Hello, I'm back again, and this is where I have to fill in the remaining details on the side darker gray trenches that are on Voyager itself. So I guess the first color I have to pick from is L. Well, it says L is aluminum. Now the only aluminum I have, I think, is the tester, so give me one moment to get that and I'll be right back. And I'm going to do it one side at a time, give the other side a chance to dry. Alright, so the first color is the aluminum, and I'm probably going to end up using a toothpick for this one to get it on there properly without destroying anything. So let's see how this goes. Got the diagram, it's going on the right way. Alright, let's see here. Now remember, I'm trying to translate the smaller thing into the big thing, so it won't go exactly. Well, so far so good. Okay, a couple more, because you got to go on the farther edge. There we go. That's got it. There, that's brighter. And then near the top middle. Wasn't really anything at the top middle, so I guess it won't be that one. However, we can do the back one as well. So there we are. There, good. I'll show you when I'm done. And then the front 3. And that's all the aluminum for that side. Okay, good. All right. So I don't know if you can see with the nacelle in the way. And the shadow of everything. Oh, there we go. See? See those brighter 3 spots near the left side of that one? And there's a couple brighter spots in there too. Okay, so the next color I will use is, if you've done the aluminum, I guess the next thing is to use color O, which is the metallic copper. So I'll be right back with that one. Alright, got the metallic copper here from Folk Art. These are the same bottles, same physical bottles of paint that I have been using for, well, the past 5 years now. The reason is because you use so little of it in the touching up, and all you have to do is slightly stir it up a bit and everything's fine. So it doesn't really require a lot of trouble. Try to find the right stir stick. Ah! There we go. There we go. It's amazing now how the Folk Art keeps its consistency and everything, even after all this time. So all it needs is a little stirring, and it's all set. And then just use the other side of the toothpick here. Okay, so let's see. One tiny dot of copper right near the red. But I am going to move its position slightly because I accidentally put the red in the copper area. So let's see. Oh, let's put it there. There we go. Okay. And on the back section, use the red as my guide. So there. 1 minute here. Good, okay, good. And there's a couple others. There's 3 others. And they are close to the... Alright, tiny red. I see the tiny red. Actually, that's where the tiny copper went. Yeah, I'll do this one. There. And bring the toothpick All right. So we'll see how the copper looks. Now we'll move on to the metallic blue. So there is the copper successfully applied. You can see how it's only in certain specific sections of the ship. Oh, wait, there we go. There you go. You can see the color mixture there. So all I need left to do is the blue, and that'll be the final piece of the puzzle for that side of the ship. Then I'll still have to move to the other side. Now, there's only a couple of selected dots of blue, so it won't take too much to do that. Alright, so below the silver, right there. Come on. Good. And upper. Alright, upper blue. Well, actually, I'm going to have to stir this again, too. Get another stir stick. You don't want to contaminate the blue with the copper here. Oh, that's better. Proof that the paint still needs to be stirred up, even if it's, well, especially if it's been in the same bottle for 5 years. All right, here we go again. Let's try this. Just needs one dot of it above the copper. So let's say, of course, the shapes aren't exactly identical. But there we are. You can see it there. And you can see one blue dot well, maybe you can't. Ah, there you go. Okay, good. So all those two side things have been colored appropriately. That's all for now until everything dries, and then I'll move on to the other side. Oh, and this case is what I'm going to transport the model in, with the appropriate bubble wrap, of course, to my parents' house for Christmas while I work on it. Of course, I don't have a good internet connection there, so I'm going to wait until I get home to post those videos. But at least I can film them while I'm there. So I'll talk to you all later when I do the other side, probably maybe later in the week, before I go to see them. So I hope you're having a good Christmas break if you're lucky enough to get the 3 weeks off that we did, and we'll see you here later. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, it's Sean. I'm back again for the final part of the final section of part 5. And I'll also combine this with a year-end wrap-up video of the models I've built so far. What I'm going to do right now is do the detail painting on these two starboard hull sections of Voyager, using the Revel Guide again, and the toothpick, of course, because it's the only thing fine enough to make those adjustments. So I will, I'll do that, show you the finished product, and then prop it up against the yellow box. And then we'll move on to showing you the models I actually completed in this year, kind of a year-end wrap-up, because I won't be filming any new footage, posting any new footage until January, so I'll be back after I've done the detail painting. See you in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back again. So I've completed my work with the Revel Guide. I'll bring the ship closer so you can see. Here we go. There you go. You can see the back section, and you can see the front section. So I'll just prop it against the yellow box. There we go. And now it's time to put everything on the tablecloth as to what I actually built in this calendar year. So I'll go get those ships and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we are. That's well, let's see if I can get the Enterprise a bit more front and center. And we'll see if we can get a better class picture of everything, tallest to shortest, just like we did at work a few weeks ago. All right, that's actually better. You can see the Enterprise C in front. Now that was model 33, which I finished in this year, so that's why it counts. There is model number 34, which is the Mark IV DeLorean, the one on the train wheels. There is model 35, which is the 1997 Herbie, whose front gumball number sticker is finally down enough. And the only way I could get the stripe on the roof properly is to actually slide the entire stripe under the roof so it lined up relatively evenly, and then kind of glue it down because it was a sticker, so it would work that way. And then of course there is the 1000 scale USS Defiant post-war refit, as you can read on the label. So that is the models I managed to get finished in this calendar year. At least for this last video I'm posting in this year. Because as you know, Voyager is still in progress, so it's not counting among the 4 models I got done in this year. Okay, so that's all that I have for this year on Sean's Model Builds. That finishes out the year of 2022. And as far as what I'm going to do in 2023, well, you've already seen the preview of the Voyager that's going to be on the stand. You see how I assembled as much as I could before I even put primer on it to make sure that the spine piece went down and the saucer section fit in correctly and everything, so it's been quite good. And now I did manage to find a color that is dark ghost gray, as you can see here, for its detail panels. But when I looked at the show, I actually noticed on the show itself, it's almost like some of the light panels are green, even in the DVD menu. Kind of a grayish green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test all the colors on spare sprue tree parts, and we'll see what works next. And then what I'm going to do after that, say model 39. Model 39 is probably, it's either going to be, I think it will probably be the 1000 scale Discovery Enterprise. So you can see here, I got this for Christmas in, I think it was Christmas of 2020 actually. Yes, because Voyager, the first one I built, was a birthday present in 21. And Christmas of 21 was the DS9 space station. And after I've built the Discovery Enterprise, I will round out the 1000 scale fleet, at least as far as original ships and not variants, with the Reliant, as you can see here. The new Reliant, and I ordered a new decals. So I have the decals that combine the Reliant and the Enterprise. But you can also see, if you look over here, that I actually have, you see, here we go. Aztec decal set for the 2021 or 2020 Reliant and 1000 scale Enterprise. And if you look over here, you will see that I actually have 2 sets of Aztec decals for the Discovery style Enterprise. I have the original decals, you know, with their dark panel lines and everything. And then I have a set, I believe it's from GCals, that actually has a kind of subtle refit pattern for the Discovery Enterprise. But the good thing is that all the part numbers are nearly identical. Because look, part 44 on the original set, part 44 on the revised set. So that'll work quite nicely. It's ironic. The deflector dish is actually more detailed on this than the other one. But that's something to go through in the next calendar year, 2023. And then I will probably continue in the theme of Star Trek. I mean, there's one thing I haven't built yet is the station. So you probably want to build the station. And if I can find my second set, my second model of the 2500 scale Discovery Enterprise, I will see if I can build it with TOS coloring, like I did the TOS ship here, using the Tamiya Royal Light Gray. And we'll just see how that turns out. And of course, I'll do another unboxing because I managed to find the Batman and Robin Batmobile. There you go. And it's subtly different from the Batman Forever Batmobile I have, which is the original one from 1995. Yeah. So anyway, that's all for now for Sean's model builds. I hope you enjoyed the watching the channel over the last calendar year. And we'll have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you in January. Bye-bye.